Yup, hi Trading View communities. How you guys doing? It's been a minute, but happy new year. We're here back on gold. The market is looking really solid so far. The setups are looking clean. The direction is is super clean right now. It's easy to understand what is the intention of this market here. But quick recap, just gonna try to make this video as short as possible. So if you can just go quickly on the monthly time frame and have a look around the previous months here, we can see last month December gold did take out the previous high that we had on here. So we had the previous month low here, the open, the close, and we have the high here, and the direction is clear. Gold is technically looking into push into the high that we got here. So that is that for the monthly time frame. If we go in the weekly time frame, just purely look at the structure, that will tell us exactly what is going on here. We have the higher high here. I use this as my higher low point because that's where the candles gave me clarity, and we break here, then give us the new higher high, have the higher low here. Why? Because we take out the high here and didn't give us the close. We have 1 week of pullback. This might just start to do the continuation of that overall flow. That is the weekly structure on gold, guys. It's looking clear. Don't confuse it. To deal with the psychological numbers, we know we're going from 4,000 and we have hit 4,500. So for the break above 4,500, we can then now see if market can close back above the previous month high here. That will give us an idea that gold might actually start to push into 4,750. Break above from there, we're definitely gonna go into the 5,000. But that might take quick few weeks or days, but who knows? Gold is super bullish. When the market get that clear direction, it's just gonna go. On the daily time frame, again, back to the same thing. The structure is very clear for us here to be like, okay, we are looking for one thing here. The daily is now making a new higher high here above this previous higher high. We create a new high here. This was the higher low. We kind of form some double bottom here, and then the structure start to shift again after this counter trend here. Then we create a new form of higher lows, breaking higher highs, meaning market is making new higher highs here, and now this is potentially higher low after we have this kind of confirmation candle here covering all this previous exhaustion here, retesting the previous key area here. So technically that area is looking good for gold. The challenge we're seeing here is the 4,500 level, but if gold tend to break back above here, we should good to see the market can actually go with this flow that we're starting to build here to create a new higher high. That is the idea on the higher time frame, guys. On the 1 hour time frame is looking really good, so don't confuse it. Don't overlook at that thing. Just let the market do what it gotta do, so you can go from there. So the daily is looking clean. After this candle here, we do take some buys on here. Market is currently pulling back a bit, but the idea is one thing. We might start to see this coming days market start to get some volume to actually go higher. If not, we potentially just gonna tank even more here to come and retest the previous month open here, so we can get more volume. But by looking at this here after this retest, to be honest, I feel like the market is looking really good to continue going from where it is right now. If we look at the Fibonacci, we already tested that 50%, 38.2 here. So we're good. The target is technically aiming for the area that we're looking for at this key area here. So we have all the details, guys. Be patient, execute, and you'll be good. And the 4 hour time frame, we were looking for the exact same thing here. We look at the market when the market started on the 5th. So we did have a break back above here on the key area on the higher time frame, and we can see here the 4 hour time frame starting to switch the market structure after this counter trend again. So we're starting to make what new highs, higher lows here, giving us higher high, potentially higher low. If this 4 hour candle closes like how it's currently building, either back above this area here. If you want more confirmation, wait for markets to fully close above the entire flow that we had here, so we can now say this is potentially higher low. Especially retesting on this 50 EMA here is looking really good for gold to have a massive rebound from there. But we're gonna keep it there and wait on the 4 hour time frame to actually close it in 1 hour time So we should have a good market flow for the coming days that is coming on gold. So 1 hour time frame, you can just have a look on here. We were looking for a retest on this area, but did that happen? No. But if you pay attention to the structure that's building, you'll know exactly where the market is retesting. So if you have taken this as higher low, you'll do this. But we didn't. We take this as the higher high because this is all just continuation here. So technically, we kind of retesting on this exertion area that we had here, taking some of this liquidity here. And now we can see we have clear indication after gold giving us this formation of this candle here, and we have the bullish engulfing here. So from here, we're just gonna start to see if market can actually continue going to take out this high, taking more liquidities here to aim for the previous high here, and that is looking so good. That is gonna happen. But that is that for gold, guys. So patient and let the market do whatever it gotta do, and we can go from there. But I like that setup, how it's going. Seeing the 1 hour close is back above that 4 hour area that we highlighted there is looking really good. So what I want to see more is just to see if market can then trade back above this key area that I highlighted from the other day, and this here will be now gone. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it here. This is the quick update on gold. Price action looking really clean. There's nothing to confuse here except to be patient and execute. Investors, if you're coming across this video, I mean, seeing the idea, just hit me up on trading view here on my YouTube. Is also linked to the account. Go watch there and you see what else that I do so we can connect. So with that being said, let's get it, guys. Be patient and execute the market when it gives you that data.